This is 10 amazing and gross human body part records. All right, let's see here. Number 1, the longest nose, 3.46 inches. The longest nose in the world on a living person at least belongs to Mehmet Ozirik from Turkey. I believe that was perfect pronunciation. His enormous sniffer measures in at 3.46 inches or 8.8 centimeters for you metrically aligned. Fun fact, according to some studies, men with longer noses also have longer penises. Wonder if Mr. Ozirik also holds the size record for another body part. Number 2, the longest penis. 18.9 inches.
Damn.
Unfortunately, if Mr. Ozirik does possess the world's biggest penis as well, he hasn't gone public with it. That honor belongs to another man. Unsurprisingly, there are tons of guys all over the world claiming that their manhood is the biggest of them all. But the biggest we could find belonged to 58-year-old Mexican Roberto Esquivel Cabrera. Cabrera's penis is a mind-blowing 18.9 inches long. However, most of that is foreskin, so his claim to fame is a bit dubious. The proportionally biggest penis in the world belongs to American Jonah Falcon. I've heard that name before, Jonah Falcon. His little dude measures in at 13.5 inches. So wait, if his is bigger, that one guy's foreskin
is most of his penis.
Like I think I've heard of the foreskin guy before, and basically he used like weights or something, but I guess like he didn't use it like on the whole penis. Like he hooked it to his foreskin or something, and so he's just got this big, long, droopy foreskin.
I don't know. I never missed my foreskin until I knew it could put on that many inches.
like you can't. How do you even push like this loose foreskin? Like that's like serious pushing rope.
Maybe it's not loose. Maybe it's over the years all like hardened up or something.
It's even more petrified foreskin.
The women are like, ugh, that feels good.
You just pound it with a hammer until it turns into scar tissue.
It's like a piece of wood, yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, apparently a doctor said like if he just had a circumcision, he could be like a normal person.
Oh, God.
Oh, next, the largest natural breasts, 65 pounds each. When it comes to lady size records, one woman reigns supreme. The biggest unenhanced breasts in the world belong to Annie Hawkins Turner from Atlanta, Georgia. Each of her gigantic boobs weighs 65 pounds. Her bra size is a ridiculous 102 triple Z. Hawkins Turner has made the most of her ginormous chest, too. She's made quite a living as a fetish model, and she might as well. You're not going to find anything bigger. Man, I gotta say, like, anytime I've seen a woman online with, like, huge, like, just disgustingly large boobs like that, like, it's not appealing. Like, to me, it looks fucking gross.
Yeah,
it's hard to imagine. That's like the size of my kids.
Yeah.
And like, how does she just not have like terrible back problems? You know,
probably, man, lugging those things around. But apparently, some women have like I want to say it's a genetic disorder where like they just never stop growing.
I got to meet one of those women.
Well, we found a fan.
I mean, not too big though. That's too big.
That's.
It's like this big. You can motorboat your whole body.
Yeah. You just get lost in there.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I bet she has like, like potato chips and stuff caught in there.
Yeah, the sweat underneath.
Oh God. Yeah, can you imagine how much sweat's trapped underneath those
lift them
things?
Up and clean them all the time.
Like a Shar-Pei puppy.
You need to you need to get a hose and get in there.
And what about when she does get really old and they droop even more?
She'll be tripping over those things.
I mean, 65 pounds are probably already like knee.
Yeah. I remember one time in high school, I saw, like, I don't know if she actually, like, went to school regularly or what, but I saw this girl struggling to get down the hall, and she had the biggest boobs I'd ever seen. She was, like, overweight, though, but, I mean, just huge. I was like, man, that's just a burden. She was just like, oh.
Yeah. That's when people get, like, the breast reductions.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I actually think more women probably should get those. I don't know. I I heard once, and like I don't know if it's true because like so many women in the States get breast enhancement. I heard that in like other countries, like it's much more common for women to get breast reductions than like increase in size. Like I think France or something. I heard that. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I could see that in Israel because Jewish women have like big old boobs, don't they?
I don't know. Do they?
That's like the stereotype. Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard a lot of stereotypes. I've never heard that one.
I didn't either. But now you know. Next, the longest female legs, 53 inches. But you're looking for legs that go all the way up and beyond. You have to turn to Texan Macy Curran. The 18-year-old has the longest legs out of any woman on it says the plant. I think it means the planet, measuring at 53 inches. Curran's legs make up 60% of her 6 foot 10 inch height. When her record legs were officially recognized, Curran said that she wants to become the world's tallest model to inspire other women to embrace their bodies.
I'm inspired to be really tall.
Yeah.
With long legs.
10 foot 10 is really tall, but I'm almost surprised there's like no women like that are like over 7 foot.
I've heard of 7-foot models, like women.
The tallest living person, 8 feet, 2.8 inches. As tall as Curran might be, she's dwarfed by the tallest living person on Earth, and that person is Sultan Kosin from Turkey. Oh, another person from Turkey. Kosin height measures an incredible 8 feet, 2.8 inches. Unfortunately, his enormous height is a result of several medical conditions caused by a tumor in his pituitary gland, which forces him to use crutches to walk. Yeah, most giants have that. Kosin's not the tallest person to ever live, though. That honor goes to American Robert Wadlow, who at the time of his death in 1940 was 8 feet and 11 inches tall. Holy shit. So he was almost 9 feet tall. God damn. The largest feet, 1 foot, 3.96 inches. You'd imagine that the world's tallest man would also have the world's largest feet. He's almost there. Kosin has the second biggest feet in the world. But despite his height, he can't quite reach the top. The world's largest feet belong to Venezuelan Jason Orlando Rodriguez Hernandez. His right foot is 1 foot and 3.96 inches long, while his left foot is a smidgen shorter at 1 foot and 3.93 inches. Life with such huge feet isn't easy, though. If Hernandez wants to wear shoes, he has to get them custom made in Germany. The shortest living person, 24.7 inches. On the other end of the scale, though, we have Jyoti Amgi from India.
Oh yeah, she was an American Horror Story.
Yeah, I've seen her next to the tall model who I was talking about. Yeah.
At only 24.7 inches, she's the world's shortest living mobile person. Amgi's life hasn't been easy, but at least getting the official recognition from Guinness in 2011 brought her some satisfaction. Getting this record has made me feel better about myself. I feel popular, special, and important, she said at the time. Since receiving her record certificate, Amgi has found success as an actress starring in movies and the hit TV show American Horror Story. There's a silver lining to everything, we suppose. The longest toenails. Man, these people that grow out their toenails and fingernails, all gross. I don't understand.
They're not cleaning their butts properly.
Longest toenails, 87 inches combined. But we did promise you some gross records as well, so let's get to it. The world's largest confirmed toenails ever belong to American Louise Hollis. All put together, her toenails measure in a total of 87 inches individually. Each nail is approximately 6 inches long. The record was set in 1991, and Hollis has held the record since. We couldn't confirm whether she still has her nails, but she still holds the official Guinness record. Maybe no one else has bothered trying to live with with ridiculously long toenails. The most fingers and toes, 28. You usually take the fact that we have 10 fingers and 10 toes for granted, but Mr. Devendra Suthar from Himadnagar, India.
Are you having a stroke?
I should have had him read this one. How would you say that?
Himatnagar.
Challenges that assumption. Suthar has 14 fingers and toes, bringing his total number of wigglers to 28. His extra appendages are the result of a condition called polydactyl. Perhaps surprisingly, Suthar works as a carpenter. According to him, his superfluous fingers don't get in the way of his work, though he does have to be more careful than most when cutting wood.
Wouldn't it be nice if those fingers were actually useful?
Yeah, they must just be like sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah. I'd be like, man, he might be the superior human if he has like 7 on each hand. Like, yeah.
I mean, if he does cut a few off, I guess he's okay.
Yeah.
He's got extras. The longest eyelashes, 4.88 inches.
Damn.
It's annoying enough to get one eyelash in your eye, but you're lucky it's not one of these. The longest eyelashes in the world are attached to Chinese Yu Jianxia. Although her eyelashes are unnaturally long in general, the longest of them grows from her left upper eyelid and measures at 4.88 inches. Yu says that her eyelashes don't cause any mentionable discomfort. She attributes their abnormal growth to living at one with nature.
No, she has a genetic thing.
Yeah, it's just genetics. I mean, it's nature, but yeah.
If you guys had to suffer through either having 4 extra fingers and toes on each hand that are useless, or having those like 5-inch long eyelashes, what would you choose?
Eyelashes.
Eyelashes are pretty easy. Snip, snip.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you couldn't though? You have to put up with them being that long.
I guess I'd be fabulous.
Yeah, I just have eyelashes.
All right, that was the 10 amazing facts. Do you guys, like, if you had the option to trade your penis for, like, that Jonah Falcon biggest one in the world, would you do it? Because I have to imagine, like,
I mean,
he
I don't
probably
know, like
has...
a foot-long foreskin.
Oh, you don't want that one? You don't want all that extra foreskin? What if you get hungry and you need
What about
something to eat?
the second one? Is that like a normal penis?
I think it's normal,
give me the
but I think
13
that guy has done interviews where he says, like, it's so big that, like, he does have problems, like, being with women.
Yeah.
Because, like, most women don't want a penis that big, I don't think.
I'd settle for like 8 or 9 inches. That's good.
A rational human.
I think most guys would would settle for that.
Yeah.